welterweight tournament qualifier. 3 5-minute rounds at a catch weight of 175 pounds. And now introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears the white at 6'3". He weighed in at 173 pounds. The all-around mixed martial artist brings a professional record of 19 victories, 13 by knockout, 5 by way of submission against 6 defeats. Representing Caveman Crew by way of Winfield, Kansas, fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, the Evolution, Tyler Stinson. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the red trimmed in black at 6 foot even. He weighed in at 174 pounds. The United States Army veteran with a wrestling background brings an MMA record of 13 victories, 2 by knockout, 8 by way of submission against 2 defeats. Representing Team Hard Drive from Belle Plaine, now fighting out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, the Wild Man, Steve Carl. Inside the Bellator cage, the referee in charge of this contest, Mike England.
Right here, guys. Right here, center of the ring. Center of the ring, guys. Center of the ring. Okay, fellas, I gave you your instructions. You got any questions, red corner? Any questions, blue corner? Touch them up right here. Come out when I tell you to fight.
This fight is under the unified rules of combat, so elbows to the head are allowed, both standing and on the ground. Again, this is a Bellator welterweight tournament qualifier. The winner gains a place in the season 4 170-pound tournament. This at the catch weight of 175 pounds, the bell in round number 1.
Carl trying to touch gloves and Stinson not having it.
Stinson in the white trunks, Carl in the red trunks. Mike England is the referee.
He said in his interview, he said, tonight I hate Steve Carl. I like him, he's a friend. Tonight I hate him.
These two fighters actually talked about getting together and doing some extensive training this summer. Steve Carl said regardless of the outcome of this fight, he and Tyler Stinson are going to go out and have a few cocktails after the bout.
Yeah, but not now. That's the important part.
Shoot, and then takedown by Carl, which is just what he wanted. By his own admission, he said that Stinson is a better striker.
But you saw the dynamic when they were on their feet. It was Stinson walking down Carl. That's a little surprising. Carl likes to move forward. Very high guard by Stinson. Oh, going for that arm. Looking for the armbar. He's got his legs crossed. He's got to bite down with that left leg. That's not enough pressure to get Carl.
Stinson let it go. Carl missing with that right hand and landing with 2 cleanly. Stinson closes guard. Tries to posture up,
Guy like Tyler Stinson, you know he's going to have a dangerous guard. He's got a mile of legs, angling very well. Now, looking for the triangle.
Full triangle. Carl trying to slam his way out, and that's a tremendous slam.
Yeah, but if it doesn't work, it just gets tighter. And it is tight right now. Carl's in big trouble.
Carl's in all sorts of trouble. Stinson looking to reposition the triangle, and that is sunk in very, very deep.
He needs to get behind his kneecap or the head right there and pull his hips in. Now he's hooking the legs, so he can't be slammed. This is going to be tough for Carl to get out of.
There is still some space to breathe in that triangle in the knee pit of Stinson.
Now that's the problem with Stinson's build. He has long legs. He can get the triangle, but it's hard to finish because there's a lot of room to breathe, and there was enough for Carl to get out. Man, that was tight.
And that was the type of slam that can end a fight, and yet Stinson not only didn't go unconscious, didn't even let go of the triangle.
Yeah, but it's an all or nothing move. If the slam doesn't work, the triangle just gets tighter. You fall back into the triangle. Now in a scramble with Steve Carl. Stinson comes out.
We thought this would be a really good fight.
Deep guillotine.
It's as good as we thought, maybe better.
Carl trying to finish the guillotine. That is tight.
It is extremely tight. Now Carl looking for his own submission finish here in round number 1.
I think he's out. He's out.
That is it. Technical submission as Stinson is choked unconscious by Steve Carl. Wow. What a fight.
You know, I had this one pegged for fight of the night. It's going to be a hard one to top. Beautiful submission by Tyler Stinson, but Steve Carl came back with a submission of his own. Beautiful job.
Really nice bit of refereeing by Mike England. Recognized that Stinson was unconscious, never tapped, Technical submission win for Steve Carl. 2 minutes, 30 seconds of a really, really entertaining round number one.
I think Stinson's telling Steve Carl is telling his corner how deep that triangle was. But once he got out and locked up that guillotine, it was all over. Beautiful job.
You'll see this slam, shades of Quentin Rampage Jackson and Pride.
It looks kind of like the Arona fight. Picks him up, and bam, slams him with everything he has. But you see, he landed still in that triangle. Good tenacity, but here, Steve Carl sinking that guillotine so deep. Beautiful job with his hips. Referee recognizing he's out, stopping the fight. Stinson held on as long as he could. We'll see it here. Look at that deep, deep arm underneath the neck. Beautiful hip pressure by Steve Carl. That's exactly what you're supposed to do in the guillotine.
Steve Carl back with a win and into season number 4 of Bellator as he defeats Tyler Stinson. Steve Carl was caught in Tyler Stinson's triangle and nearly finished, and then finished Stinson with his own submission, the guillotine.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of a guillotine choke, this fight ends early. Officially 2 minutes, 30 seconds into round number 1. The winner by technical submission, and now a participant in next season's welterweight tournament, the Wild Man, Steve Carl.